Hello and welcome to yet another Sit and Talk. Our second one in concession consecutively. All right, I'm there, mate. I'm tired again, yet again. How are you, Deacon? You good, mate?
Yeah, I'm all right, man. How's your week been?
Yeah, it's been okay, mate. I'm not gonna lie. It's been okay. It's been good. So I can't complain. Yourself? How's CBT treating you?
Yeah, did a CBT yesterday. It's every Tuesday at 11 o'clock. I spend, I think it's an hour long, and I spend about 45 minutes just ranting and taking 17 tangents per rant, and then forgetting about the original train of thought that I'll bring up, which is me in a nutshell. Anyway, so really really good. I feel like I'm definitely learning something about myself. Just trying to find out what pisses me off, really, and working on that, trying to become a better person in that regard. So yeah, no, overall really good. Overall
Good, good,
really
good.
good. Busy as always, Lee. Burning
Yeah,
yourself out, mate. Burn,
always busy. Always
burning
busy.
the candle at both ends, as they say.
I wish I could go out and have a drink. To be fair, there's
Oh,
just
don't
no
we all, mate?
chance, is there?
Isn't it? Is it your birthday in a week or so?
Yeah, it's next Thursday. Yeah.
Snap. How? What's
I'm
the
not
number?
telling you,
We're
mate.
not.
I'm
We're
not
not talking
telling
about
you.
it. Shall I
No,
make an educated guess?
no educated guesses. No educated guesses. No, that's long gone now. There's no chance of that. But we've got two very, very, very important guests today. Personally, someone that's really, really touched my heart and really emphasised what I'm trying to achieve here with Walk and Talk. Everybody knows him as Jamie, and a lot of people have had the privilege of meeting Jamie. A
Yeah,
really
yeah, yeah. It's
unique
really cool.
character.
Yeah, it's really cool. I saw the announcement yesterday for it, and I was like, fantastic. We're getting to have a little chat with the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend, as I always say. I've even messaged PT Posh Tom to see if he'll tune in and say hi. He's always a busy boy, but he's got massive love for Jamie. But I'm sure we'll talk about that and the 24-hour walk around Hayward Heath Football Club. But yeah, let's without further ado, let's bring those boys in, shall we?
Yeah, definitely. I just want to point out Sean's 43. He thinks I'm 43. Sean, you're not too far from
But
my age.
that's probably about right. I was going to say early 40s. Lee, how far off are we?
A bloody long way.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Right, I'm going to get on to these two
All right,
legends,
Peter Pan.
Jamie and Matt,
No
both
worries.
Reading supporters. You know, we can't all be perfect, but they're
No,
very
we
close
can't be
to it.
perfect.
Very
We've
close
got
to
the
it.
Majeski in the background there, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. I've obviously
There we
changed
go.
it for the
Notice
lads.
the things. Yeah, it's very nice of you making them feel more welcome. It's
Yeah,
like,
an
it's
empty
like they're
stadium
stepping
at the
into our
moment.
home.
It all looks too real to me, if I'm honest.
Quality stuff. Quality stuff.
Jamie and Matt, how are you, lads?
Good evening, chaps. How you doing?
Very well, Matt. Very well. How are you, Jamie?
All right, yeah.
Very well, mate. Very well. You ours.
Oh,
We've been
you
winding
are.
each other. We've been winding each other up on WhatsApp today. So it's a
Right.
little bit of an in the house joke. He keeps messaging me. You ours. Love it. It does make me smile. He wants to wind me up all the time. But obviously, everybody that's been on Walk kind of knows about Jamie and Jamie's proper determination and grit and literally passion for what he does. You know, I've never seen a lad smile so much in my life. Obviously, I feel sorry for Matt. To be fair, Matt kind of gets Matt kind of gets dragged about a bit. I just want to ask you both. Really,
We'll have a laugh.
I just want to ask you both. Obviously, it was New Year's Eve. It was your first walk and talk. We met up at the Medeski Stadium, if I remember rightly, and we set off. And that was earlier on this year. What made you join the walk, and what did you hope to achieve, and what did you think of the walk first and foremost?
Well, it was Johnny who I got in touch with about the walk, and
I can hear you, mate.
got it with Johnny who I spoke about it to, and I was a bit interested in it, so I just thought I would join in.
Good boy, good boy. And obviously, Johnny's a big person within Walk and Talk. Obviously, he's out in Ireland at the moment. He couldn't make the recent walk, but he's been a massive advocate for what we do and an absolute legend. So obviously, you've been hearing about Johnny Hunt's messages or tweets, his endless tweets about what he's got up to, and so you thought you'd come down for a little bit of positivity, nothing else to do during New Year's Eve. How did I want to know how you got involved, Matt? That's the one thing I want to know.
I think everybody wants to know already. I think, yeah, being dragged along. No, it's good to meet everyone else. Again, I know a few people who struggle mentally, as well as not just wanting to come along and do the walk, but to actually be able to be there, raise money for the charity as well, and all in all, just have a good time. Like you said, Jamie dragged me along. I don't think he dragged me along. I came willingly as well, but he's just, like you Phil said, like everyone knows, he's an inspiration to everyone all across the board, and not only through the walk and talk, he surprised us as a family from the get-go, and nothing's stopped him or ever got in his way, or if anything has seemed to get in his way, he'll have a go at it. He won't stop.
There's no question about that with Jamie. He's got that proper rugged determination. Do you want to explain how do I word this? Do you want to explain about Jamie?
Yeah, so at a young age, he's diagnosed with cerebral palsy. It affects his speech, his muscle movements. He can become tired extremely quickly.
Apparently not. I don't.
No, not having
well, yeah.
Apparently, that particular
wrong. Probably prove me wrong that point. Yeah. Tiredness isn't much of an issue at the moment. Apparently.
No, that's definitely not what I thought when I met Jamie.
No, no. Most people say he's probably one man that doesn't sleep, but
yeah,
there you go. He's just full of it, which is great. But
so what was, obviously being Jamie's brother, obviously you spent your life with Jamie. What was Jamie like growing up? Did he have this determination? Did he want to just have a go at everything?
Yeah, he's just non-stop. I mean, if you thought he couldn't do something, he'd just prove you wrong straight away. It'd be hard to believe it, and you just think, hang on, this boy's unreal. And again, like everyone, well, you guys yourselves, you've seen it firsthand, and it's just amazing, and we couldn't be any happier to have him as a brother, you know.
I'm absolutely ecstatic to have him as a friend, you know, someone that I look up to, someone that, you know, you're walking, you're talking, you're having a laugh, having a giggle. And then when times are really hard on the walks, you know, a recent Wickham to Reading walk, there was a few times that I was struggling, and I would just talk to Jamie, and he was just had me in tears. Like, he would literally just crack me up. It's something that I needed at that time. And we were just both laughing and just being kids, basically, and just having a good time. So I make you right in what you said. You know, Jamie is definitely someone that likes a challenge. Definitely someone that would take on the challenge. Nothing's going to stop Jamie. And I noticed, if I'm right in saying, Jamie, that shirt you're wearing is that Swift's shirt from the game that you beat Fulham.
Yeah.
We won't mention the score or anything about that game because I can't really remember.
So what was that?
So the story was absolutely superb. Jamie was telling me that Jonathan Swift promised him his shirt after the game and so forth. He kept going on about it the whole walk, and I was like, I like this. Like, I hope he gets the shirt. You know, when we finally made it there to Craven Cottage, the home of football, I was just determined. I didn't really.
He has to mention it every time. Just every time Craven Cottage is mentioned,
the home of football.
It's like it has to be. It's like contractual. whenever he says the word Craven Cottage, he needs to say the home of football afterwards. Otherwise, potential suing lawsuit comes in or something like that. I have no idea. Or there's sponsorship with Craven Cottage. I have no idea. But anyway, I digress. Continue your story, Lee, about the home of football.
Yeah, so we got to home of football, and I didn't really. I was feeling elated that we achieved what we achieved, but I was more interested in the fact if Jamie got Swift's shirt. And I think the next day I phoned up Matt, and I was like, Matt, did Jamie get the shirt? And he's like, yeah, he sent me the pictures, and I was just like, this is unbelievable, man. I was just so made up for him. I just thought that's just determination and just the grit of the boys. Just
how did we manage to get in contact with Mr. Swift in this regard? Did we have a prior agreement on this?
I think Jamie just went for him.
We met him the night we left the Medacy Stadium on our way to Fulham.
Right.
And all the players were sat in the bar having their New Year's Eve party do, obviously non-alcoholic drinks. Of course. Coffees were flying everywhere. The caffeine levels were very high.
Crazy time.
Yeah. Went over and asked if Jamie could have a picture with the 7 players that were there at the time.
Amazing.
And me and Jamie grew a pair and went back over and just tapped John Swift on the shoulder and asked him if he could have his shirt after the game. So, yeah, and he duly approved. Yeah, waited by the team coach afterwards, and he came over and handed it to him personally. So,
that's amazing.
I've never seen. Every time I see Jamie, I always mention this, and obviously, all the walks we do. I talk about Jamie quite a lot on the walks because I want people to understand that, being with Jamie is such an inspiration. You get such a buzz from being with such a positive, vibrant young lad. And someone so positive can rub off so much on you and give you positivity. And I speak highly of him, and I speak highly of Ed as well. Ed and Grandad, who sadly passed away. But Ed and Grandad are another two I talk about a hell of a lot, and just so much positivity. If you've got like pushing Grandad in the wheelchair was quite hard. I'm not going to lie. There's challenges and so forth. It's not like walking down the road where it's not hard. Obviously, it's not easy doing 44 miles, but it is hard. But you're not pushing a wheelchair. You're not. You don't have any disabilities or anything. But to see Jamie in absolute awe, as all of us are just literally just falling to pieces. To see Jamie smile and just give you this buzz and go, Jamie, how are you? Yeah, I'm good. Let's go. I'm just like, I'm looking at him going, oh my God, this boy's lost it. He has absolutely lost it.
I'm about stopping now. So stopping every 5-6 miles, stopping for 5 minutes. Like, no, I want to carry on, keep going.
It's just unbelievable. How do you find the walk-in, Jamie?
It was great.
What was your favourite walk? Obviously, we'll touch on the Havers Heath one in a minute because Deacon and I were there. It's the first time Deacon met you. Obviously, we spoke about you quite a lot on the channel. It's such a positive, like I just said, the positive role model that you are.
Definitely.
And obviously, when people meet you, that no matter what they hear, everybody makes their own conclusion about everything. And literally, I think everybody come away from that going, this boy, mate, I know you told us he's just an animal that constantly wants to walk and just don't stop. And he's a bit of a machine. And I went, Terminator
going after Sarah Connor, just channeling. He just doesn't stop. Just waiting for the Terminator music to just follow him around. Some guy just playing on his phone the Terminator music. Just behind him as he's walking because he just doesn't stop. And he walks past you and you're obviously we'll talk about it and you're just like thanks man, setting the bar like Christ. But
so what was your favourite walk, Jamie? What was
New Year's Eve?
The first one. You enjoyed that one?
Yeah.
Is that because Reading won at the end of it?
I'm sure it's a very on the top, as they say, yeah.
And the next question is swiftly moving along.
Like that.
Did you enjoy the walk, Matt?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah. It was a bit of a
Spending,
different sort of way to spend midnight, I suppose, in the middle of a roundabout, drinking champagne.
What were you expecting?
Yeah.
Obviously, it's completely alien to you to do something like this anyway, but especially on such a big day of the year. Do you know what I mean? It's not something that you would do normally on a normal day. Never mind, as I said, on New Year's. So, what were you expecting? What were you expecting when you walked into it?
I didn't really know what to think, to be honest. So I knew it was going to be a challenge, and it definitely was. It was nothing short of it, a challenge. But I honestly don't know how to answer that, to say what to expect from it. I know what I got out of it. I know what I got out of it for sure.
I like that.
But what to expect from it, I just don't know how to answer that.
No, that's fair enough, man. The fact that you said obviously you know what you got out of it, I think that sums up what you were expecting. You didn't know what to expect, but what you got out from it was a huge positive. So what did you get out of it then in your first impressions after the first walk that Jamie said that was his favourite walk? And obviously, Reading beating Fulham at the home of football being the cherry on top. What did you get out of it in those first impressions without having, obviously, in hindsight, being where we are right now? What was your first moments of it?
The fact that Jamie got to do something that he wanted to do, and to get to the end, although we didn't complete the whole walk, I think we managed for 30 odd miles. To get to the end, to see the smile on his face when we were there, and Lee arranged going on the pitch at half time. That was completely unexpected.
Oh, nice.
But again, and most importantly, the people that we were with. I mean, just a fantastic bunch of people, and that's why we've just continued to carry on. We've nothing else other than just to keep doing them as and when we can. We've met up. Well, Jamie's met up with you a couple of other times. I met him on a Wickham walk a couple of weeks back, 2 or 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago. Time flies.
Don't talk to me about time. I ain't got a clue what's going on.
Yeah, and again, just see the smile on his face at the end of it all. It's absolutely priceless.
He is. I think everybody that's met Jamie definitely takes a massive positive out of Jamie. You know, he is a ray of sunshine. If I'm honest, he is someone that is very, very, very unique, as someone that is very, very determined in what is a difficult time for a lot of people at the moment. Nothing seems to faze him, and to me, I think I can definitely learn a hell of a lot from Jamie. He is such a positive role model, someone that I generally look up to. It's just a smile, you know, when you're struggling, and just to see him just laughing or talking about something, and we're both just in laughter. We were doing the Haywards Heath walk, so we're walking around Haywards Heath for 24 hours. So we're going around. Me and Jamie were talking. I said, Jamie, what are you up to soon? What we got planned? And he says, my 18th birthday soon. I went, bloody hell, mate. Wow, you're 18.
That was a long time ago, wasn't it, Lee?
I said, what are you going to do? He says, I'm going to get absolutely pissed. And I just shook his hand and I went, have a drink for me, mate. Go for it. Just absolutely get ruined. Happy days, happy 18th birthday.
Definitely got ruined.
Good boy. So obviously, Deacon, I could ask you a question. It was your first time of meeting Jamie at the Haywards Heath walk. And obviously, I spoke about quite a few people on this channel that are inspirational. One's just jumped into the comments, Ed and Sean, Martin, so forth. You know, I'm going to pull up your questions in a minute, and what you say about Jamie. But again, Ed met Jamie. What was your take on Jamie, in the sense that the determination, the absolute? I was struggling for a bit, but when he walked past me and said 100 laps, I went 100 laps. Then we worked out to be just a marathon. And
125 was the marathon. So what happened was we did the 24-hour walk at Hayward's Heath, and I got to meet the elusive Jamie. Obviously so many amazing things said, and you can all take that on the chin. It's just obviously with human beings, everyone bigs everyone up, especially if you're close friends and whatnot. So I got to experience Jamie in the flesh. And watching him constantly walk past me numerous times, I was blown away. I brought Posh Tom with me, and he fell in love with Jamie as well.
Oh.
He fell in love with Jamie they're your friends now on Facebook, Jamie? You and Tom? Yeah. So Tom's a really good friend of mine. He was the guy that was with me on the which is going to be the anniversary in a few weeks' time for the terrorist bridge attack last year. So me and him we've been through some stuff, and we're very good friends. And I'm seeing him tomorrow actually on International Men's Day, which is tomorrow, Lee, not today. Tomorrow.
I just wanted to keep everybody on their toes.
All right. But yeah, so International Men's Day tomorrow.
A few people have had a go at me about that as well.
So that's going to be really cool. We're gonna stream, and we're just gonna talk and do a barbecue and do some beers and stuff like that, and talk about International Men's Day and everything else. And so it's going to be really good, raising awareness. But as I said, Tom didn't know what to expect when he came into the situation. Didn't really know much about walk and talk and what we were doing. Wanting to get involved because he's a fit lad anyway. And he fell in love with Jamie. Like he absolutely and utterly fell in love with Jamie, and as did I. I don't think anybody's not fallen in love with Jamie. And people hear things, and you want to see if that's true, and it very much is. I was, as I said, I was completely blown away.
I remember at Hayward's Heath, PT, whatever his name is,
Posh Tom. I just call it, his name's Tom, but I call him Posh Tom because he's super posh.
And he took his top off and went running. And
yeah,
lo and behold, on his second lap, who takes their top off and starts running?
Yep, Jamie.
The machine.
I'm on the sideline nursing like a bad ankle. I'm just like, oh, I'm done. And Jamie's just running, and I'm just like, what is going on? Jamie, stop it! You're making me look bad. You're making everyone look bad. Gosh, damn it!
Calm down, Jamie. We're here for 24 hours.
Doing
Take
some
it
really
easy.
Being impressive. God damn it! I was just So meeting Jamie, I was just absolutely blown away. One question I do want to ask though, because obviously we talk about this a lot and how amazing Jamie is, like being spoken about in such high grand terms. What goes through your mind, Jamie, when you get spoken about, that people look up to you? You're 18 years old. You have a smile on your face all the time. Even now, sitting down talking about this, you've got the biggest smile on your face, which is infectious, and everybody else feels great. And you're such a positive person to be around in such incredible, an incredible situation. What goes through your mind, Jamie, when everybody looks up to you, even though you are so young?
It gets kind of great.
Modest. I like it. I love it. I love it. Even your response to such a big question, it's just super positive. Super. You can only get so much from a video or a podcast or whatever from listening to or watching Jamie on the screen and whatnot. But when you meet him in person, you sort of taken in awe of him because he's just such a positive energy. Some people get really down and down in the dumps when something, I call it a first world problem. First world problems happen. You wake up on the wrong side of the bed. In the morning, and you just set with a bad day. And then there's people like Jamie who's just powering through, and he's just got the biggest smile on his face, and it's incredible, Jamie, man. It's an absolute pleasure to know you. It really is. And as Lee says, he says it all the time. It's an honor to have you as a friend. That's for sure. 100%. And don't let it go to your head, Jamie. Yeah, don't let it go to your head. Clearly, it has. It has got to your head. your head's this big, getting out of the front room, everyone has to sort of kind of get like shoehorns and like shoehorn you out the room. Your head's still getting so big. With all the compliments that you get, and rightly so, of course.
Definitely. So, Jamie, what do you look forward to? What are you looking forward to in the future? I think we've spoken about a certain walk, haven't we?
Yeah.
We spoke about a certain.
Go a London walk.
The London, I was more talking about the Bournemouth one. Obviously, Bournemouth to Reading. I was going to try and get a relay going, so we kind of like have a relay, so people take over the baton, do 10 miles, 20, and we kind of reach it all together, and we all play a part in it. But something told me that Jamie would just do the whole lot. It's literally like 75 miles. He'd just keep the pace. And just me and Matt will be in the car going, "Oh my God, this boy, Jamie, you're right. I'm grand. I'm going. I'm loving it." It is. So, are you missing the football at the moment, Jamie?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, I think Sean was saying. Sean's put some words up here. Actually, let's go back here. Can you see that? The only problem with Jamie is that we have to ask him to slow down. He's an absolute machine. It was great to finally meet him at Haywards Heath on the Wickham Walk and on the Wickham Walk. His determination is epic. I think that echoes a lot about what people see in Jamie. You know, just this sheer determination, and like Matt said, his brother. You know, nothing's going to stop Jamie from doing anything. He's just an absolute star of a guy. You know, he's different class, and hopefully we could do Reading soon, and I could come sit with you at Reading and cheer yours with you.
Yeah.
I promise you. And I'm going to get John Swift's shirt this time, all right?
So Matt, you know, you've got an amazing brother, and you know, he gets the plaudits quite a lot. But how do you feel about all the impressive things that you hear about Jamie and everyone's opinion about him? What goes through your mind? Is this just it's a no-brainer sort of thing, or?
Just only thing I think of is be 100% proud of him, proud of who he is, and who he's become as well. Because without meeting certain people or in his line of work, meeting you guys, he's a completely changed person. He wouldn't say boo to a goose a few years ago, and now his confidence is
definitely wouldn't have thought
above mine. It's above mine, and he's just come out of it. He's just got so much out of it from doing the walks, getting his work, and it's only going to get better as well.
Sure, that really hit me, man. I never expected that. To be fair, Matt, that to me is really kind of hit me there. I'm speechless. I don't know generally what to say. It's
another
the
question.
Biggest compliment ever.
Yeah, I know, it's blown away. Another question I have, Matt, is how does it? So obviously, because all this goes on, how does it change you, and how have you? You know, how do you take it? Because obviously, we're just sitting here praising Jamie and stuff like that, but you're a massive influence in Jamie's life, and that needs to be credited as well. 100%. I've not met you yet, Matt. I hope to meet you hopefully in the future when the world calms down. But you know, you seem like just such a humble guy. That's just, you know, you love your brother, and then you can see that's through and through. And you obviously you've got such a close connection. But how does it make you who you are?
Good question. I think obviously he's been around for 18 plus years. He's been through a lot. I've been through it with him, and I've helped him on a journey that hasn't been the easiest at times. I'm not the only one. Obviously, parents as well. They've done a hell of a lot for him, a lot more than I could ever do.
Oh no!
And they're gone. Jamie's like, right, I don't want any.
We're back on.
We're back on, yeah.
Sorry.
Please continue your story, Matt. Please.
I thought the internet had gone. Yeah, it's just to see this person grow up over the 18 years and to be able to achieve what he's achieved now, for me, is absolutely brilliant. I couldn't ask for anything more. Again, without other people's help as well, it just wouldn't be possible, and he wouldn't be where he is today. And just means a hell of a lot to me.
Has it changed you though, Matt? Has it developed you into a different person? Do you think you'd be different if you didn't have Jamie or whatever? Has it been obviously a positive
100%
role model?
100%, yeah. Actually understanding the disability side of things and what people go through to get to where they aspire to be or where they are. I mean, it's without coming across it firsthand. I mean, it's hard to explain, but if there's people out there that know what it's like, then they'll understand where I'm coming from as well. And it does change you. It changes you massively. And you could go through life on your sole self, or have someone that's not disabled, and you just never know what it's like. It's pretty much all there is to it. I mean, it's hard to explain, really, but
I appreciate that. It's a tough situation, but I just feel like your story is just as important. You're going through it you're going through it with Jamie, and it's going to take an emotional toll on you, and everything like that. And the fact that Jamie's developed into such an amazing young man, I think some of the plaudits need to go to you, Matt, as well. You've obviously been a huge influence in his life, and great. Hats off to you, Matt, man, for being there. You know what I mean? So weaker people can't, when times get tough, the people get going and whatnot, so the fact that you're here and Jamie's turned into such an incredible man. The fact that you said 2 years ago you wouldn't say boo to a goose or whatever, meeting Jamie and having Jamie on Facebook, do you know what I mean? I would have been, nah, mate. Jamie's the first person to be in your face to tell you what's going on.
Yeah.
Hey.
yeah.
You touched on a subject there, Matt. Your dad deserves a hell of a lot of credit as well. What a lovely, lovely, lovely man your dad is. He is such a nice man. Can't do enough for anybody. He was on the Hayward Heath. He was so supportive of us. Reading Walk, Wickham recently. He was there waiting for you. He was just an absolute star. Gave us all like encouragement and just positivity. He's just such a nice character. I think to me, Jamie's lucky to have everybody, and everybody's lucky to have Jamie. And I just think it's just such a wonderful setup in the house, basically, in the family. It's just phenomenal. It's just a shame about the football team.
That was a low blow, Lee. Come on.
Mate, I had to do it for Jamie. We have
to peg it down a little. We have to peg it down a little bit. Do you know what I mean? It's been too positive. It's been way too positive. Christ.
Positivity.
It's just too positive.
Next season.
Dick. Sean's going on. Here's a question for you, Matt. Will Matt be joining us again?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
I think
no doubt.
I think we all took a hell of a lot out of the recent walk, the Wickham to Reading walk. Obviously, lockdown's been mad for a lot of people, and there have been a few Fulham walks to Palace and Palace to Fulham. Just stretch your legs, getting out a little bit. Add from Arsenal to Fulham, but that one really I needed a long walk to get out, because it's been really hard cooped indoors and so forth. We got your mate here, Deacon, on the screen.
Let's go.
Mr. Gray, there's PT. There he is. Jamie the Road Warrior. There we go. So there we go. He's jumped in. Mr. Gray has jumped in. Jamie, he's just asking you how you are. He calls you the Road Warrior. I messaged him. I messaged him specifically and said, we're just about to have a little chat with Jamie, and there he is. Mr. Tom has put aside his busy day to jump in and just say hi to you, Jamie. Fantastic stuff.
Yeah, like Charlie, me and Charlie been talking. Obviously, Ready boy Charlie. We were talking, so hopefully we can get a few things off underway. It's been hard, like trying to get walks organised during this COVID. We can have more than 5 people, 6 people, 1 person. It's just a big problem at the moment. And
yeah, we're not going to talk about the stupid restrictions that are in place right now and all of that.
I don't really fancy
silliness.
£10,000 fine. I don't care, but I really don't fancy it. But if I could, I'd get everybody out tomorrow. But obviously, that's not feasible, and obviously the weather's a little bit. But it's never bothered us before.
The problem is obviously the lockdown's going through to the 2nd. Is it the 2nd? I think it's something like the 2nd.
Yeah.
But there's lots of rumours of it being extended all the way till next year, April time. Apparently, that's the dates that are flying around, which is just incredibly absurd. I'm hoping that's not the case. It's not even about the fact that the country's not going to be able to come back from this financially, but it's the fact that we're all struggling. Mentally, this is very taxing mentally. We're humans. We are social animals. We need to interact. We need to interact. There's only so much you can do on a phone, or so much you can do on a webcam. You need to. I saw where your mind went, Lee. Brilliant. So mature. Don't plug your OnlyFans. Don't plug your OnlyFans.
Jamie,
all right?
Jamie, I told you when we were offline what he was doing. I told you. It's all come true. All come true.
Listen, right? I've got to work somehow. Everything has got a price. Anyway,
even you,
even me, everyone. Anyway, it's difficult. You want to meet up with your friends in person. You want to meet up. You want to have chats. You want to have a beer. You want to go in a pub and sit in a beer garden, even if it's -10. You want beer gardens are beer gardens. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ, I'd love beer gardens. So yeah. I really hope everything calms down and we're able to get out there as soon as possible, if not for a walk, but just a social meet up in some capacity. I think that'd be really, really great.
I think obviously I try to keep it to Haywards Heath so everybody can get there and we could get tickets and kind of space each other out so we could do something positive, have a drink while watching the game, and just everybody get on. Because I'd love, like I said, when we all kicked off, when we started this, Deacon, you badgering me to start this, and we go, I'll do it. And then months later, we finally got there. But obviously, we locked down the first lockdown. I said, I want everybody to meet everybody because I think it's so vital that people meet people like Jamie, to meet people like Matt, to meet people like Ed, to meet people like you, to meet everybody, and everybody knows each other, and it is a community, and that's what we are all trying to build here is a community and a sense of togetherness, and no doubt you lot really helped me out during lockdown. Everybody did, messages, seeing how each other were. Phone calls, FaceTime, people winding me up, people taking their piss, and just generally just having a laugh. It really did help pass time. So I can't thank everybody within the Walk and Talk community for doing such positive things to so many people, and I've made friends for life. Yourself, Matt, Deke, and Jamie, to name but many more. You lot are really sincerely very, very proud of all of you. And it shows that I just didn't even realise what you said with Jamie. Won't say boo to a goose. That's really that really hit me, man. That's probably one of the greatest things anybody said about the organisation, if I'm honest. And he's part of
great job, Dad. Great job.
To me, that makes me so proud, and I'm sure as hell it makes everybody else so proud within the community. And let's look forward to more walks, more talks.
Yeah. And get more people. If you're watching, join up. Get along. Come along. Come and have a chat.
be
Nothing to be
inspired.
scared of. We don't fight. Yeah.
No,
Look at this.
just
Look at this
Jamie.
numpty.
Hey.
Nothing like anyone.
You just hear Jamie's laughter everywhere, through the woods, through the streets, middle of the night. You hear Jamie's laughter, and it's very, very, very contagious. And before you know it, you're laughing with Jamie. It's just
Even if you're not with him, you're laughing.
It's just a boy on a mission. I think that's it. I'm well happy with what we've done today, and also I'm a Celebrity Zone, which I love. I'm sorry everybody. We're talking about this offline.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry, mate. I like it. I really like it. I
Who's
think we
going to
should
eat
do a
balls
push.
tonight?
I think we should all do a push as well.
Doing your food challenges, really.
Yeah, I think we should do it. Deacon, you with fish eyes? I could see you eating fish eyes.
What? Have I missed something? Oh, celebrity? Oh, no.
I think we should do it for charity, though.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I couldn't eat something like that. I don't even like cheese.
Oh my God.
I don't even like. I'm the fudgiest eater, man. Like, I'm so bad. I don't like cold meals. Ask Tom. I don't like sandwiches. I stress people out on the highest level. Tom even knows I don't like sandwiches. I'm such a weirdo. I'm crap with eating, dude. Crap. So crap. I can't eat cold food. No. If you gave me a cold sandwich, I would throw it in your face. If you gave me a hot
pizza the day after, not really.
No, I have to heat up. I have to heat
even
up.
A curry.
Yep.
Even a kebab.
Yep.
Mate,
yep.
You're mad.
Yes.
You've lost it.
This is what I'm saying. So imagine me being in an eating challenge. I just go, nah,
you're gone.
Can't do it. Can't do it. I'm not doing it.
Microwave that sheep's eye and I'll have
it.
Yeah,
please. Can I get some? Yeah, give me some paprika. Can I have some paprika? Just give it a bit of seasoning, please.
Pepper.
There we go. Tom's point. Man is a pain in the arse at work. We can never get him anything. Yeah, anything to eat. Yes, Matt, right? I always have to eat hot food. And Tom goes so mad. He just picks up a sandwich and I'm like, no, you're right. I don't want that. I'd rather starve. I don't want to eat that thing. I'm awful. So there we go.
Boys, it's been a pleasure. Jamie, Matt, you
likewise.
both are huge inspirations to a hell of a lot of people, mate.
Well said, Lee.
But I can't thank you both enough for coming on. And what you said regarding the walk and talk really, really, really hit home for me, and really it's made me feel proud for the first time in a hell of a long time about what we're trying to achieve here. So from the bottom of my heart, mate, I can't thank you enough. Jamie,
keep up the good work.
Cheers. Jamie, keep winding me up on text. Keep winding me up.
Oh yeah. I have to tell him.
Send the voice notes as usual. Up the arse, you arse.
Before we go, just want to say, obviously, it's the 18th of November right now. Tomorrow is the 19th of November. Please remember, just share it out, get awareness out there, because social media is not a safe place for, International Men's Day. It's there's a lot of hate that goes that way towards, because I can go on forever with the amount of hate that people get for being, sharing awareness for International Men's Day. Sorry. But regardless, you sharing out a message to a fellow man in some capacity, you never know, you could save that person's life or whatever. So just really get out there and share the fantastic stories, or just share awareness of International Men's Day. It's a day that nobody really remembers. Nobody really talks about. People are very scared and worried about sharing awareness for it because of the hate that you get. That there's, just try and post on social media, and maybe if there's a lot of hate out there, just try and block it as best you can. But we really need to share the day, because a lot of people don't even know when it is. Lee did a great test today. You posted it today, and everybody just liked it without questioning, kind of proving the point that nobody really knows when International Men's Day is. All you need to do is Google it. Google International Men's Day. It's a day that doesn't get a lot of love. We're not expendable. Men are, men too. We need some love. We need some support, and Walk and Talk is there doing that on the ground.
Open that conversation.
Exactly,
you know.
100%.
We
So
live in a society.
share it out there. Get it out there. We, you know, unfortunately, we live in a society where men are expendable. We're forgotten about. We're, you know, we're not talked about, and we're not helped in any capacity. So please, just get it out there. Spread the awareness of such an incredible day, because it's not done enough. And Jamie and Matt is clear examples of you know, a little bit of TLC from Walk and Talk can go, and including myself as well. 100% goes
And
a
me.
long. Exactly. There we go. You know, Walk and Talk and just getting men talking, getting men opening and having the conversation and being mindful can go such a long way. So tomorrow,
Saves
International
lives,
Men's Day. It's been a difficult year. Get sharing, get promoting, get raising awareness, open the conversation. Let's save our fellow man.
I think that is a perfect way to end. Till next week. I don't know what guests we have next week, but keep talking. Tomorrow, International
Men's Day. If you
have a good one, people.
Oh yeah, if you're around, I'll be streaming on my Twitch channel, Deacon Entertainment. I never plug, but it's going to be me and PT. We're just going to be sitting around. We're doing a barbecue stream, so we're going to have a camera just out in my garden, just chatting to you guys, just talking about it, raising awareness, having a few beers, and talking about anything you want to have a conversation about. So just if you're around, pass by and have a conversation. You know, if Jamie, if you're around, pop by, because PT, it'll be me and PT, me and Posh Tom. So it'd be good to see you. So yeah, awesome stuff. I just wanted to just let you know about that.
Are you finished now, Deke?
Yeah, sorry, I apologise.
The 15th time, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
It's been emotional. It's been a pleasure having the two boys down here, Matt and Jamie.
It's at 3 p.m. It's at 3 p.m. Sorry, it's at 3 p.m. Sean asked the question. Very good point. 3 p.m. It's at 3 p.m.
And this plonker here. It's been a pleasure. Him over here, there, everywhere. You know, I don't know. It's been emotional. It's been a pleasure, lads. Seriously, I've taken a hell of a lot out of today, and I've learned things myself today about both you two amazing characters. Please send my love to your dads, and we'll definitely catch up. Okay, boys, be good, keep smiling, and happy International Men's Day tomorrow.